it's Mrs. Fisher. Do you remember me?
And it's Mrs. Sison. I hope most of you remember me. I'm back and I'm so excited.
And we're excited that you're going to be back very, very soon. So we just want to run through some of the things that might look a little bit different for you when you come back, and a lot of the things that will look the same, or how we're going to keep some joy in this fun and new year.
Hey guys, so one thing that stayed the same is this place is the place you will still get dropped off every day on the bus or by your parent, or you might walk to school.
And I'm still going to be out here in the mornings to say welcome. It's so great to see you.
Mrs. Fisher!
Oh, no. Can't hug here.
So one thing that's different is instead of a hug, you might need to have a fist pump or an elbow tap with me or Mrs. Fisher. Hey guys, one thing that you might be wondering about is, do we still get to have recess and play? Of course you do. You still get to have recess, you still get to play with your friends, and you still get to use all of this fun equipment.
And you still get to have fun. The only difference is we're going to have staggered recesses, so there will be less students on the playground. You'll play with half the kids in your grade, and we won't have a mix-it-up Monday.
So, one thing you might be asking yourself is, what door do I use? Well, most grades will use the exact same doors that they've always used. Every grade has its own door to enter the building. This is the main door to the office where most of your parents will enter when they call Mrs. Turnus, but your doors will be marked with a sign that says what grade your door is.
One difference that you will note is that if you're in grade 4 to 6, when you enter the building, you will put on your mask, and there we go, we'll put on our masks, and you will notice that one door will be for entering, one door will be for exiting, and
spread out.
Oh, and please remember to take your time. Let's spread out a little bit. There's no rush getting into school, so spread out, give your friends a little bit of room, and then enter, following each other at some distance.
When you walk inside your school, you're going to notice that everything looks the same. The lockers are the same. The hallways are the same.
All the classrooms are the same. One difference that you will note is that at each entrance, there is hand sanitizer. So when you come in,
go ahead, Mrs. Fisher and Mrs. Sison, watch this. One spray and walk away. Mrs. Riddell, how are you?
Wonderful.
Nice to see you. Now, you've been back in the building a few days. Do you feel like it's really stuffy and almost like a prison in here?
Absolutely not. It's so full of joy. It's almost just like normal. Just washing our hands a little bit more.
That's right. You have a lovely day.
You too.
One of the very best things that has remained the same is that Mrs. Turnus is still here, and she's her usual friendly self.
the only slight difference is we now have a piece of plexiglass here just to keep you and Mrs. Turnus a little bit safe. So please try and keep your fingers off of the glass. Thank you.
Hey, look, it's Sandy. One thing that's the same is that we have a fabulous, amazing caretaking team, and Sandy is one of our fabulous custodians.
And one thing that you'll notice that is slightly different is that Sandy, or one of our caretakers, will be here all day, every day, to make sure they're wiping down high-touch areas and keeping everything nice and clean and tidy for you.
Thanks, Sandy.
Thank you.
Bye.
One thing that's the same is that when you walk into your classroom, your beautiful teacher will be here smiling and be so happy to see you. One spray, walk away.
And one thing that is a little bit different is you'll notice the desks are spread out a little bit more, and there's sanitizer right at the door, so when you walk in, one spray, walk away.
Da-na-na-na. Can't touch this. One thing that's the same is we have access to clean, fresh, running water. Thank goodness.
And one thing that's a little bit different is we recommend that we're not going to use this part. Instead, you'll have your water bottle. Please remember to bring it. You can fill it up on the fancy filling stations, and pretty soon all of our fountains are across the whole school will have these filling stations.
Woohoo! All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies.
Mrs. Sison, that's not really an appropriate song for school, but it's good to sing while you're washing your hands. You'll note that the bathrooms are the same, and you'll be able to use the bathroom when you need to use it. But one recommendation would be that you use a little bit extra soap and make sure that you count to 20 or sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star twice, and make sure your hands are nice and clean.
I know you might be worried that you're never going to get to use the gym. Not true. Of course the gym's going to be open. Every class will have their own separate gym time. And yes, you will still get to use most of the equipment. A lot of the stuff in the gymnasium will be the same.
No. Can't share this. But that means that we can each have our own ball and our own equipment.
This is still super fun. Na. Can't sing here, but
we can dance.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. 'Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're
still gonna eat your lunch in your classroom at your desk, just like you always have every single year. Hey, Fish, switch me this pear for those Oreos, please.
No. Can't share here. So difference will be we need you to eat your own lunch at your own desk, and please try to remember using your own school supplies, those sorts of things. We just want to keep your own supplies, your own food for you.
Hey kiddos, I know there's been a lot of angst and nerves around wearing these darn masks, and we get it. We know it's not going to be the best thing ever, but we're going to try to make the best of it.
If you're in grade 4 to 6, you will have the opportunity, you'll get to wear these lovely fashionable masks while you're in all of the common areas. So in the hallways, heading to the bathroom, those sorts of things. Once in the classroom, the masks can come off unless your teacher has you working in close proximity with a friend, and then your teacher will probably ask you to put them on during those times. But it's really just for the common areas that grade 4 to 6 need to wear the masks.
And our K to 3 kiddos, you do not need to wear your mask at any time. If you have a mom or dad that would like you to wear your mask, they just need to let us know at the school. And you know, there are some positives for these things. For example, if you have something caught in your teeth, nobody needs to know.
Or if you wake up in the morning with a big zit like I did, you get to cover it right up.
Okay kiddos, that brings us to the end of our video, and we really just want to tell you how excited we are to get you back into our school and see you all again. And really just remember, we are going to make the absolute best of this situation that we can. Remember that we carry our own weather, so it's only going to be as good as we make it. So bring those smiles and those positive attitudes, and we're just going to make this the best school year ever. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate. Talk to your parents and get your parents to call us. We're here to answer any of those questions.
Remember, we're fighting a virus, not each other. Our priority here is going to be to have fun, to keep things as normal as we possibly can, and of course to keep everybody safe. But just a final wind up, our key and our goal is to have fun, We can't wait to see you next week.